From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Trevor Grandin. Kansas Governor Laura Kelly says the state is willing to reopen stadium negotiations with the Kansas City Royals in the future. The Major League Baseball team owns land in Johnson County and is considering a move over the state line like the Kansas City Chiefs. State lawmakers offered both teams a massive incentive package that uses future sales tax revenue to pay for up to 70% of construction costs. The baseball team missed a deadline to accept a deal, but Kelly said she's willing to reopen negotiations.
Should the Royals want to continue discussions and have, some of their ducks in a row, I think we can gin up that enthusiasm again.
The Royals have a lease at Kauffman Stadium until 2031. Plans to add Medicaid work requirements to the state constitution were debated by a Missouri House committee last week. The Missouri Independent reports the proposed ballot measure would make it harder to reverse federal restrictions on Medicaid eligibility if those requirements changed in the future. That includes the work requirements in Congress's One Big Beautiful Bill Act, slated to take effect in 2027. The federal law will require adults ages 19 to 64 covered as part of Medicaid expansion to show they work, volunteer, or study at least 80 hours a month to qualify for the healthcare program. Missouri's Republican lawmakers are hoping to put the ballot measure before voters later this year. U.S. Department of Agriculture officials are expressing support for regenerative agriculture as part of the Trump administration's Make America Healthy Again agenda. As KBIA's Jenna Rose Schleiss reports, the department wants to get money to farmers this year.
Through the Regenerative Pilot Program, the USDA plans to allocate $700 million towards helping farmers implement regenerative agriculture methods in 2026. MU Center for Regenerative Agriculture Director Rob Myers says what makes the new effort different from previous farm conservation initiatives is its holistic approach.
They're going to put more emphasis on whole farm planning to have farmers think about how using multiple conservation practices together can be more supportive of soil health and regenerative agriculture.
Farmers and ranchers can apply for incentive payments for using regenerative ag at their local Natural Resources Conservation Service office. I'm Jana Rose Schleiss, KBIA News.
And dozens of organizations in Missouri that provide addiction and mental health services receive grants from the federal government. Earlier last week, the feds abruptly informed them that they were slashing millions of dollars in existing funding. But less than 24 hours later, they reversed the decision. Federal officials confirmed the grants had been reinstated. Jenny Armbruster is the director of Prevent Ed, a St. Louis-based organization that provides alcohol and drug abuse education.
It just is creating this uneasiness because we have now experienced just how fragile this funding can be and how quickly things can change.
Armbruster says the initial cuts represented about 20% of the organization's budget. I'm Trevor Grandin, KBIA News, Columbia.